An Eastern Cape man, Brian Sharnick, has been found guilty and sentenced to life for the murder and the beating of his partner, who he shared a house with, and her name was Marilyn Marmon. Now, Marilyn was only 38 years old when she died tragically on the 30th of September 2023. And the worst thing about this case is that it happened while her two minor daughters were present. Now, according to the facts of the case, Brian came home. We don't know if he was inebriated. We often know that alcohol is a causation factor in GBV crimes. And he saw Marilyn in the house, and they lived in Elandsdrift. They were both farm workers. And he decided that he was going to accuse her of infidelity. Now, from my personal experience, the person who's accusing the other one in the relationship of infidelity is usually the guilty party, because they project, right? This is just my experience. So I don't think Marilyn was the one who was being unfaithful. So you know what Brian, model citizen, decides to do? He decides that he doesn't like her answer and he's going to punish her. So what he does is that he puts that clothing iron on, yeah, and waits for it to heat up. This is premeditation. It takes like a few seconds, right, to a minute for those things to heat up properly. And then he burns her with it on her face. Because you know what? I think he was such a jealous man that he didn't want anyone else to love her. And he was going to destroy her looks and her face. This is horrific. And I've said it in another video. These are crimes that countries that are at war with one another, according to the Geneva Convention, cannot commit on captured soldiers. And this is happening to women in our country. Like a war going on here. And yeah, I've been accused of being dramatic, but I put it to you that I am passionate about this. And I'm not angry enough. We should be more dramatic. We should be more passionate about what is going on to the woman in our country. And the worst thing is, he did it in front of her two little girls. Now, he decided that burning her face wasn't enough. So he decided that he was going to beat her. So first of all, he smacked her over the head with a porcelain bowl. And then he beat her. And he didn't call for help. He just left her there. And the next day, friends came by and they saw the state that she was in. And they said, you need to go to hospital. And she did. She did go to hospital. But she died the next day because, you know what? The brutality of what this man had inflicted upon her was so severe that not even modern medical interventions could do anything about it. So severe. Now, thank goodness to the judge and the prosecutor that he has been given a life sentence. But we know in South Africa, a life sentence is not a life sentence. And Brian is only 33 years old. So I can only hope that prison will rehabilitate him to some degree and not make him more violent. And I just think of the two little girls that had to witness this, the trauma. I mean, everyone here knows that things that you see as a child stay with you for life, and they manifest in your life in strange ways. And those girls are going to be carrying around that trauma for the rest of their lives, and they're going to be growing up without a mother. Just because someone decided that they had the right to take away her life. Now, let's just take a moment to think about the two little girls and, you know what, all the children in South Africa of a lot of the cases that I've covered who are going to bed tonight without a mom to read them a bedside story because of what some man decided to do to them. And guys, I'm not anti-men, I love men. But I really don't like violent men that take away women's lives. And let's just think about them.